Well, the Gamecocks will be heading down to Shreveport, Louisiana for their bowl game in the Independence Bowl, the second time that Steve Spurrier and the Gamecocks have been there. Now, some folks say, you know what, it's not a prestigious bowl, but let me give you some points why I think bowl games are important, regardless of the height of the bowl game. One, you have time for extra practice. South Carolina has a quarterback in Dylan Thompson. This is his last time that he's going to put on a Gamecock uniform. Now, what am I saying? No other quarterback has probably played more than 10 or 12 snaps for the Gamecocks. Who's going to be the quarterback next season? So this is an opportunity to get practices in. You can get these young guys going. They can have a chance to grow and mature and maybe even have a chance to play in this bowl game. Number two, you need to figure out what you're going to do going forward defensively. This is a defense that was shredded all year long, especially on the back end. You have a lot of young cornerbacks, a lot of young secondary guys that haven't played much. This is a chance for them now to get more practices in and help them going forward to next year. Number three, this bowl game is important because the old ball coach, guess what? He's 6-6, and if he loses, this will be the first time since he had a losing season dating back in the 80s at Duke. So this is a big game and a big matchup for Steve Spurrier and the Gamecocks. Now, this game is all about history. The Miami Hurricanes are a team that have, what we call the U. This team has a lot of pride. 3-5 in the conference in the ACC, called 6-6. Al Golden has had his issues with this team going back to all the NCAA violation stuff. So he's done a good job with his football team. But Steve Spurrier understands one thing, that this Miami team has a lot of talent and they have a lot of tradition and history.
A school with a storied tradition. I've been hearing that word lately. But University of Miami, the Hurricanes. Yeah, I think I remember we had that 18-game win streak at home here last 2.5 years prior to the opener this year. And I think those guys won 58 in a row at one time, which is the all-time home win streak record. University of Miami back in the 80s and early 90s, I think that streak was going on. But anyway, I know Al Golden, their coach, a bit. He's a good guy, and they've got a good team, obviously. Got the same record, I guess, that we do, 6-6. So somebody's going to be a winner, and somebody's going to be a loser when this thing is over. But we're looking forward to it. This is a nice bowl trip for our players. We play on the 27th, so we get to play one of those early ones. We don't have to wait until after the first of the year and so forth. I think our players will be fired up to go out there and see if we can't win the Independence Bowl. So we're looking forward to it.
Well, at the end of the day, Miami does have a lot of tradition and history, a lot of great players that have come from the U. But I do like this matchup. South Carolina has a really good team offensively, at least. The defense has struggled. They'll face maybe the best running back that they've seen in Duke Johnson since Todd Gurley. Should be a fun matchup. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be back in just a moment.